In our second question, if Madame Dodman's class would have joined us, we would have had 41 players to play soccer between our two classes. Now, we would have to make two teams. What I want you to do is create those two teams. Tell me how many players were on each team. And then I want you to be able to explain to me why you put that many players on each team, or why the teams were what they were. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay. So, you have one question, Bud? What's your question?
Should you say the teams?
You could give the teams names. That would be...
Or say how many is it the team?
Well, that's the question. You're going to tell me how many people would be on one team and how many people would be on the other team. Okay. So now you look at the second. So we said Mrs. Dodman in our class, we'd have 41 players. So how did you divide up the teams?
One team can have 21 and the other team can get 20.
How did you figure that out?
We highlighted the 41.
Mm-hmm.
And then we figured out, we just took the 4 and you know that 2 plus 2 is 4, so we added 20 to it. We did 20 and then there was one left, so we gave it to one team.
Fantastic. I think that's an amazing strategy. So I'm looking at how you solve the second problem here. And you said if Madame's class played and we'd have to make two teams, one would be 21 and one would be 20. I know this because we colored 10 and 20, and then for us we did 10 and 20, and then one more was 21. So show me what you did.
So I first colored in the 10, and then I went 20, and then for Madame's class, and then I went another 10, and then another 10. That's 2 20s too, and then there was one left over, so where do we go in our team?
So do you think that would be the most, why is that the most fair teams if it's 21 and 20?
Because they have more, how many people do you have in their class?
Well, we only have 16 people in our class, so they have a lot more people in their class.
Because they have 10.
But look, you decided, don't worry about our class. Let's talk about the teams. You said that there are 21 people on one team and 20 people on the team. Why did you decide to make that team?
Because they have more than us.
How many more?
They have...
Well, no, how many more on the teams? How many more does one team have than the other?
21.
Well, the other team has 20, so how many more players does the one team have?
20.
Well, one has 20 and one has 21. So what's the difference between those two numbers?
That one has one more from the other one.
So do you think that's more fair if only one team has one more player?
But they have more than us.
But they only have one more. What if they had like 5 more? Would that be fair?
No.
So is it better to have one more, or is it better to have a lot more?
Better to have one more.
Yeah, when we're trying to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you explain to me how you figured out how many people should be on each team?
So first, I knew that 20 at 20 is 40. Then one more to make 21, and I know that 20 and 20 is 40. Then you add one more to make 41.
Okay. And did you think that was most fair, that if one team had 20 and one team had 21?
Not really,
Why? Why is it not fair?
because there'll be more players in one team and no more, and just less players in another.
How many more would be on one team?
One.
So it would be more fair. What if there was 2 more players on the other team? That wouldn't be as fair, would it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I really like the way you used 2 friendly numbers to figure out what it was and then just added one more. Great job, buddy.
Can I go?